How's it going, guys? Sean here, and today we're in Rixos, the Palm. They've been kind enough to allow us inside to film today's home workout. So the theme for today is the core. Now remember, it's not just about the abdominals in the front. We've got the full band that wraps around your body, front, back, and sides. It connects your lower body to your upper body, so it's crucial that we develop strength and endurance here. So I'll be taking you through one workout that all you need is a door, high anchor point, a bottle of water, and about 25 minutes, okay? We're gonna be short, sharp, get a sweat on, and enjoy it. All right, guys, so first and foremost, we'll take you through a little bit of a mobility drill for the T-spine, so that's the upper part of the back. What I've started here is just very light resistance. We're just gonna go one red band, and I'm just gonna introduce you to an exercise that we call the Hitchhiker, and it's really good for opening up any stiffness that you find in this portion of the spine, okay? So what we're gonna do, wherever the wrist goes, the chin is gonna go in the opposite direction. So from here, nice and light, we're just gonna open out, and we're bringing the arm across the chest, and then as we open out, take the chin in the opposite direction towards the anchor point. This is really good for just opening out and just getting all of the central nervous system waking up. Neural flossing just gets everything alive, switches all the muscles on, and that connectivity to the brain, it's really good. We'll do a few reps on each side. Okay, so again, take the chin in the opposite direction of the hand. If you find that the red band becomes rigid, just take a couple of centimeter steps in towards the anchor point. Nice and light, should be manageable. If you want a little bit more, you can go to a single black band, but it's rare that you go any higher than this. Okay, now you might feel a little bit of heat, a little bit of a burn in that top area, in those rear delts, but that's okay, that's exactly what we want. Okay, so think about the abdominals today, think about the obliques, lower back, all the muscles that connect there into the hips. That is very important for us in terms of taking it into any exercise, okay? So, I'm gonna start the exercises today on suspension, and all you need is single handle. We're gonna do both sides. So this exercise is a full body exercise. We're gonna be hitting a row on one side, so it's a unilateral exercise for the upper body, but we're also gonna be incorporating the legs, and we'll get that rotation in as well, okay? So, looks like this. You're gonna be facing towards the anchor point, right hand in the handle. My feet are actually closer to the anchor point than my shoulders, so I've got a slight incline there, and I'm gonna drop the hips, bend the knees, and then drive up to the top. So it looks like this. Right hand is gonna pull and row the body up, and it's gonna lower ourselves back down as well. Okay, so that's how it's gonna look. We're gonna do both sides. If that's a little bit too tough for you, a regressed version is just to drop, not as low, bend both knees, fingertips to the floor, and then drive up. It's important you get that rotation in. So the one I did at the beginning, we had the hip turned out, the ankle externally rotated, knee to the side. This takes away any force we can generate from the left heel. So it's more about the arm. We've got to get that glute drive, and we work with that posterior oblique system, okay? So get yourself ready. We're gonna go for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest, and we'll go right to left, okay? So we'll go 3 times through. Let's get ourselves ready. Hands in, find your angle. We have lower, easier variation, or all the way out with that hip for the one out of ones. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, drop and row. So it should be nice and smooth, powerful and dynamic on the way up, slow and controlled on the way down. You'll notice that I'm going up onto the tiptoes. We're gonna get that nice length through the body, really reach up and reach across as we rotate. Keep it going, well done. Up and down, nice and strong. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, well done. Walk yourself back. You feel you'll be out of breath. Again, full body compound exercise. We're gonna go into the opposite side. As I say, if you found that tough, go to the regressed version. I'll demonstrate that now on the other side, okay? If you're happy where you were, stay as is. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now you'll notice both knees are in line with the ankles and toes. I'm just bending the knees into that regular squat, finding the floor with the fingertips, still managing to get that range of motion with the left arm on the row, but I'm just dropping a little bit less this time. So there's less distance for the body to travel to hit that high end point. Still gonna get that cardio. You notice I'm out of breath already. It's a tough exercise. We're working multiple joints and multiple muscle groups. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, shake it off. That's 1 round done. We're gonna go straight in. Same thing again, opposite side, okay? Here we go. If you want, slide the fingers through the leather. Nice, safe, secure position. And let's go. Okay, I'm gonna open that leg out, demonstrate again on this side. So again, we're taking away that left foot, putting more through the right side, lats and biceps, and really power up, dynamic and strong, fast speed. Well done. Excellent work, well done. You might feel the forearms starting to light up with that grip on that side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done. That's 2 down on the right side. Now we're gonna go to the left side. Again, choose your variation, which is appropriate for you. Left side. Find your good starting position, handle on the inside. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive up. Get up onto those tiptoes, contract through the calves. What's important here is on the way down, we don't want to be out of control. We don't want to have any jolts like this. It should be smooth, it should be controlled, because then the muscles are working eccentrically or on the lower end phase, and you're gonna get more work done. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Excellent. So we've got 2 down, we got 1 to go. 20 seconds rest. After this, we'll have a longer break, a little bit more for water, and I'll demonstrate the next exercise, okay? Round 3, here we go. Right arm in 2, 1, and let's drop. So this is your last set on this side. Make this last set your best set, okay? You're a bit more comfortable and familiar with the movement. This might be the first time that you've done the power row. That's what we call it, because it does require that explosive power from the floor to the top. And that's how we can intensify. If you're finding this easy, really drive up at speed. Be explosive, strong and controlled. And again, we can add more reps if need be. 3, 2, 1, time. So really, really good cross-sling exercise. As I say, you're working plenty here, so it's really good bang for your buck exercise. We've got 1 more side to do, left side, and then we'll finish this off. Get ready. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it again. Last set, best set. Explode up. Remember, I want tiptoes. I want to see them calves contract. Deep inhale on the way down. Explode and exhale. to the top. Almost there, pull. That elbow should be coming behind the line of the spine. Get that nice rotation. Almost there. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Okay, very good. Take a water break. I'm going to show you the next exercise. Okay, we're not going to take long in the break. You might not have a lot of time. You might have kids running around, asking you things in the middle of this. So we get through it quick. If we work at a correct intensity, it'll be all you need for today, all right? So the next one, I'm going to have you take resistance. Again, you only need one handle. I'm going to start with one black, one red. Again, this is a perfect place for you to begin. If it's too easy, you can add a band in between rest periods, okay? If it's too hard, similarly, reduce the amount of bands that we use. So, this exercise comes from a friend of mine, Richard Dunsby. He's a golf professional, working on a lot on thoracic rotation. It applies to golfers, but it also applies to general population and everyday life, okay? Now, it's an excellent one for the core. We're gonna start with 2 hands on the handle, right leg back. Now, as we go from here, we're gonna twist and rotate 90 degrees. Arms are fully extended, and then we pivot back to starting point. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So, as before, we'll work 3 sets, right and left. So if we're gonna rotate to the right, I want right leg behind the body. So we're gonna do that now. So let's get ready, 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, you'll notice we've got a little pause at the top. I'm not going straight back in. I'm squeezing those abdominals in the front. You'll feel the glute on the inside leg contract. And we're really gonna pull. And we just finish 90 degrees. You should feel everything light up right through that torso. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. It's intense on the legs as well. You've got to really dig in. You're gripping the floor with your feet to get that stability, and you'll really get a sweat on with this one. Main thing, when we finish, we don't go back in straight away. We come to the end range, freeze, and hold, okay? Left leg back, we're gonna go the opposite side. 3, 2, 1. Good. Twist and crush. Good. If you lose your foot position, in between reps, you can just readjust, realign, bang, and then go back into it. Like before, we're explosive as we can be on the way out, controlled on the way back in. It's difficult to breathe when we're in tension in this position, so keep the breathing shallow. Exhale, 3 seconds, 2, 1, good. So excellent, really explosive, really strong in that end range. Remember, when you're stretched away from the anchor point, the bands will be at their heaviest. The handle will want to go back home. Your job is to fight against that. Okay, get ready. 2, 1, to the right. You'll see on the ankles, we pivot, and then we go back to neutral alignment before we come back. Arms are out, extended away from the body, and the chin follows the wrists, okay? So you don't want to be here with the chin. Keep the chin exactly where the hands are. Your neck is a continuation of the spine, so it's important to keep it in line. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. You should really start to feel that light up now. I can feel it myself in around the rib cage area. Those obliques really starting to work hard. Left side, left leg behind the body. So handles in front. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the shoulders back and squeeze. Well done. If you're with me on one black, one red. If you need it to be more intense, I'd jump up to 2 black bands. If it's too easy, if it's too hard, we can reduce it to 1 black band. Good. Breathing pattern, keep it constant. Inhale, exhale on the twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, anyone feeling the glutes? Yeah, that's where you'll get it. Again, you're gripping the floor, you're rotating, you contract on each side, so you will start to feel it there as well as in the front. We've got 1 more set to do, guys. So last one on this one. Make it your best one. Here we go. Right leg behind the body. 2, 1. Squeeze. Good. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just extending the amount of time that I pause in this position, and you really start to feel all the bottom of the lats starting to work as well. Nice and strong. Almost there. Tight grip. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All different parts of the body are starting to switch on now and really feel like the contraction is working hard. Even the pecs, as we're driving our handle away from the door, pec muscles are going to shorten and it's really going to work hard. Last time, left leg back. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Good. And hold. Now you might feel the left side lats at the bottom and your right side pec, okay? Squeeze and hold. Do every single rep with purpose. Hold and squeeze. Almost there. Keep the last few reps strong. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Well done. Should be out of breath. If you feel like your heart rate's up, you're in the right place, you're doing really well. I'm gonna go now to an exercise where we're gonna be opening up the foot cradles. We're gonna be going back to suspension mode. And I'm gonna show you some really challenging exercises that we can do to finish. Okay, so what you'll need to do, you need to find the large black carabiner clip. You're gonna bring this back down to the bottom silver D-ring on both sides. Now remember with your KO8, once the suspension mode is on, it doesn't matter how many resistance bands are attached because this will override the resistance bands. So you'll notice I'm imbalanced. I've got 1 red on this side, I've got 1 black and 1 red on this side, but it doesn't matter. Once suspension's on, that takes over. So take the handles, open out the foot cradles, create some space for you to slide your feet in. So we take ourselves back down to the ground, and what you're gonna do from here is pop the toes in the back side of the straps, bring 1 foot over the other, nice and simple, and now you're ready to go. What's important here is that you're not too far away from the anchor point or from the door, because if you're too far out in front, there won't be enough length in the straps and you won't be able to get your knees all the way up to your chest, which is the goal for this exercise. We're trying to crunch up into a little ball, bringing the knees closer to the chin and contract the abs in the front. Okay, so starting position for this is we're going to get our fingers and thumbs spread as we can. That's going to create a lot of stability in the hands because we're going to lift ourselves up now. So make sure it's very important that the shoulders are directly above the wrists. I'm going to corkscrew those elbows round to the back, okay? So let's get our position here. Push down through the feet, lift the knees, and we're up into this tall plank position. From here, like I said before, hips come up, knees come in, and we crunch before we lower ourselves back down. Now it's very important to make sure that we're not going to break at the spine. If we hyperextend, that can cause injury, okay? So we need to be really strong there. If this exercise with the knee crunch is too advanced for you at this stage, we'll just ask that you go into a plank variation instead. We can drop down onto the forearms for that plank. And again, 40 seconds to hold a plank in the KO8. It will also be difficult. So if that's too difficult for you, just work 3 seconds at a time, drop the knees to the floor, then lift back up, okay? So you're just gonna go in and out of the work, all right? So you've got 3 variations. 1, knees into tuck, creating a small compact body before we lengthen back out. Number 2, hold that plank on the forearms. And variation number 3, we go up into the plank for a maximum of 3 to 5 seconds, back down. When we're ready, we go back up again, okay? So there's level 1, 2, and 3, you choose. We're gonna go 3 rounds, 40 seconds, and then we're done, okay? Let's get ready. Hand position is key. Spread those fingers, lift the body, shoulders over the wrists, and 3, 2, 1. Knees come off, and let's crunch. Good. Knees come all the way in, and we return back to that tall plank. Squeeze abs and glutes. Maintain that neutral spine, nice and strong, nice and safe. Well done. Those of you that are hitting that crunch with me, well done. Everybody, well done. At this stage, if you're doing your plank or you're doing your 3-second planks, excellent. Keep it nice and smooth and controlled. We don't want to be going in and out fast. This is not the move. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, knees down, good. You'll feel that deep in those abdominals. It's a very, very difficult exercise. We've got 2 more sets of that to go. Like I said before, towards the end of the set, you don't want to be coming in and out fast. That's not the exercise. We crunch and we extend, but it's all done with control. 2, 1, let's go. I'll show you variation number 2. So we're gonna hold just like this with our plank, but this is not an easy exercise. This is not an easy variation. It's just as tough, arguably, but it's less dynamic. If you have problems with the wrist, it's better to be here on the forearms, but you can also start to bring those knees into chest, even from the forearms, okay? So I'm gonna lift back up. I'm gonna work with those crunches for the remainder of the set. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done. We got 1 more to do. Now remember, while I'm in this rest, again, if you're working in those little pulsing sets, it'll just be up, 3, 2, 1, knees down or hips down. Then we go up again, and then we're gonna work in those little sets. You decide. This is the last round, 40 seconds. Here we go. Up, nice and strong, and controlled. Spread the fingers, push through the floor with the heel of the hand. Good. It's hard work. You feel your heart rate coming up, and you'll be feeling those abs light up. It's a tough exercise, well done. Nearly there. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Excellent work. Well done, guys. That is the end of the session. We've completed 3 rounds on right and left with the power row. We've hit 3 rounds right and left with the chop. And then we've done 3 sets of that anti-rotation knee tuck where we go nice and compact, or we will have stabilized with that plank. Either way, that final exercise there was really challenging. You'll be glad that it's the end of the session and you've done a lot of work there in those, like I said at the beginning, those core muscles that wrap around your body, front, back, and sides. We've done plenty of work in there today. I'm just going to show you a couple of stretches just before we go, just to lengthen those muscles, stretch out the anterior or front side of the body. All I'm doing here is I'm taking the hands overhead. You can do an offset stance like that, or you can lean in and we're trying to create length in the front, okay? So wherever you need to be, we're just dropping those hips in, slightly going into a bit of a back bend, but if we do it with care, it's fine. We're just trying to lengthen that front side. After we finish that, we can go back into the tall plank, into this position, and we can sink the hips to the floor, peeling back the shoulders, lifting the chin to the ceiling. And we can stay here for 2 or 3 nice long deep breaths. Really stretching out that front side. And then we can sit back onto the heels, head comes to the floor or the mat, and we can take a little breather here, lengthen through the fingertips, sit back onto the heels. Now we can go through as many cycles of that as you wish, whatever's right for your body. But that's it for today. Fantastic workout, really intense on the core. That was another one down, well done. Stay safe at home, keep healthy, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.